the rain shaft is kind of obscuring the view for us. One thing I can tell you, and this was a Marty Logan term, there is a lot of worm burner cloud to ground lightning. Cloud to ground lightning has been crazy right south of the storm. Back to you, David. That's right. That's right. It's been anywhere between probably 2 to 3 to maybe even 4 miles south of the storm.
So we got Facebook back in.
Oh, okay. Facebook is back up.
I don't know. Let me see. Facebook friends, I think we lost you for a minute around Catesby just due to reception. So I think we're back now. The storm is still tornado warned. We still do not see anything on the ground. We are getting a lot of rain wrapped around it. Maybe tightening up to just to our west. Yeah, it's kind of showing that on velocity too. So if you live along the Texas-Oklahoma line, northwest of Shattuck, probably 12 miles, I would take my tornado precautions. On reflectivity and velocity both, it is starting to tighten up somewhat. We cannot see anything on the ground, but just by the radar, I would certainly take precautions. Is that what you got it on? Sure. There. What that's on? You get up on the hill here, so it's right behind. Here's the door. There. Oh, no. There's your west. Further north. We are straight north of Shattuck now on 283. The Perryton storm, the one over there. They've issued another tornado warning for that storm that is south of Perryton, Texas. So it is affecting south central Ochiltree County in the panhandle of Texas. Thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 9 miles southeast of Farnsworth, or 9 miles south of Perryton, moving south at 20. So 9 miles south of Perryton, Texas, another tornado warning, moving south. See some towns there. So the tornado warning storm is pretty much right on Highway 83. In Perryton. So if you know anyone over south of Perryton or traveling south of Perryton on 83, they need to pull over. Do not drive through that storm 9-10 miles south of Perryton.
I have east winds right here where I'm at, probably about 10 to 15 miles an hour. And yep, we're looking straight to our north. Nothing currently on the ground right now. We drove through a little bit of the hail, maybe got nickel size. We're going to sit here and keep heading south with it. Back to you, David.
So Facebook friends watching our feed right now, you're seeing a pretty nice mezzo. Pretty nice roaring right there. As you can see, there's nothing on the ground with it currently. Lowering there. Look at this. Oh. Bit of a lowering right there.
Yeah. They're all, Val and Tom up north are saying they've got north winds right south of it, so.
That's me. It's not worried about it.
No.
I'm tired. Yeah, look at their velocity.
Yeah. That's right where.
Yeah. So the storm that's just northwest of Shattuck.
It still doesn't look. I mean, it still looks disorganized.
Yeah.
It doesn't look.
The
crazy
radar
by
is
any-
got a nice couplet on it. Still tornado warned. But if you're watching our feed, you can see there's nothing currently on the ground. That does not mean though that wall cloud back there can't produce one. At moment's notice. But it does look disorganized. We're sitting here at 283 and so we're sitting at 283 and east-west 46, so just north of Shattuck.
It's gonna be a little west.
But the tornado warning storm we're watching is a little to our northwest. Moving south. Moving south. So it's probably going to stay just a little west of Shattuck.
Go up just a little bit there. Yeah. You guys on Facebook and YouTube, you can see the curvature of those clouds right there above that wall cloud.
I was wrapping up. If you're watching our feed, you'll be the first to see if it does drop anything.
Let's go back. Skim. Let's go back.
We're gonna go back north.
Get over there.
No. Well, he stopped. Yeah, go. But we will keep an eye on that. It's a pretty awesome view right there. Yeah. That's our in-cab camera. But it still does a really good job illuminating back behind that, so you can see the flooring extremely well.
We're gonna come north and see how big a hail we can find. Should be about a mile. We'll start running into some hail. We'll sit right here and we'll wait on the hail to get here. Seems like it's really struggling.
It's not moving near as fast either.
Yeah.
Still continues to look impressive on radar, reflectivity, and velocities. But as you can see, there's nothing currently on the ground. I'm in SOS right now. what's that? SOS.
That's the one.
We're trying to update some of these other storms, but really poor cell service right here. Need to get back.
That still looks ragged
Yeah.
on the base. Scud. Let's go more. I just want to see
You can see on the reflectivity how the hill's wrapping up in that bezel.
good. Daryl Stewart on Facebook.
No. I can't pull it up on my phone. Hey, my friend, if you're still there, we're still watching those two board areas. Still don't see anything on the ground.
I can hear you out.
So they let the tornado.
Yeah, they stopped continuous. They stopped continuous. Yeah, I haven't been very good cell phone reception all throughout here.
Facebook friends, if you're still on here, they let the tornado warning drop on the storm that we're on, but they continued a tornado warning for the Texas Panhandle.
I was switching between Verizon and AT&T.
So the storm that's northeast of Follett is still tornado warned.
Yeah, I've got my phone, which is AT&T, and then I have the station phone, Verizon.
So over here where we are now with the rain, we do not have a good visual on that storm northeast of Follett.
Nope, I wish I did.
but it is tornado warned. So if you know anyone in Paulette, just to the east of Paulette area, all need to be watching the weather closely and taking tornado precautions if needed. The storm we're on is still has a thunderstorm warning. Can't see this, and now you're going to go back to your rooftop. So you can see better to your rooftop. We're in some rain now. We're 4 points back to our rooftop. Getting a lot of rain now. Like I said, the storm that's north of static is still severe thunderstorm warned. They dropped the tornado warning on that storm. But the storm that's
I dropped off a few times, but whenever I would drop off at like AT&T, I would jump over on the Verizon phone, and it would pick right up.
the tornado warning continues for northeast of Follett. That's northeastern Lipscomb County in the Texas Panhandle. It's in effect for another 15 minutes. Could be.
That may offer. Really fun.
Get out right.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Got it. Yeah, I can see. More fun here. Looks ominous there, but that's just some scud around that mezzo. Get some other storms here. There's severe thunderstorm warning that is moving into Derzett, Texas. Currently, it's just to the northwest of Derzett. So if you've got friends in that area, or specifically at 12 miles north of Lipscomb, moving southeast at 25. Golf ball size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible with that. The tornado warning for south central Ochiltree County, south of Perryton, still in effect for another 12 minutes. Also a flash flood warning in Texas Panhandle and west central Lipscomb County in the Panhandle of Texas and eastern Ochiltree County in the Panhandle of Texas. In effect until 10:15, so watch low-lying areas there. Had a lot of rainfall in that area in a very short amount of time. That storm that was in Woods County is currently just straight east of Freedom, a few miles. Still has a severe thunderstorm warning on it for 11 more minutes. We'll have to see if National Weather Service continues that. Looks like the leading edge of this storm is moving into the Shattuck area. And just actually now it's just to the east and southeast of Shattuck, leading edge. Some of the small hail cores is still north of Shattuck, just a few miles. That tornado warning continues for the east of Follett. Probably going to get some strong winds in Follett.
I've got the wall cloud.
All these storms, the one near Derzett, Follett, this one, are all starting to congeal together into one large storm.
Yeah, David, we're sitting about 7 miles north of Shattuck. Watching this lowering just off to our west northwest. Nothing. Yeah, we're sitting about 7 miles north of Shattuck, David. sitting here watching this lowering. It's just off to our west-northwest. Nothing ominous looking right now, just the lowering. We're going to sit here and keep an eye on it. Back to you, David.
So Pamela, yes, this storm that we're on, we're just about 7 miles north of Shattuck right now. It is moving very slowly to the south, but it is not tornado warned at this time. We are watching that wall cloud, very ragged at this point, very disorganized. National Weather Service dropped a tornado warning on this. Still severe thunderstorm warned though. We are watching it as it does move into Shattuck. So moving south at 20 miles an hour.
That's almost completely gone.
Yeah.
Or shot.
It's out. So Shattuck, you're still going to get some heavy rain out of this. Possibly some small hail.
One thing that David always says is once a rotator, always a rotator. So this thing went up rotating, it's gonna rotate until it dies off. So even just producing just a little bit of rain, it's still gonna be rotating. So till this thing's dead, it's gonna be rotating. We're gonna sit here with it, guys, and keep an eye on it. If there's pretty boring right now, if Booker and Darazet. So Booker and Darazet, another tornado warning. I'll let Ron read the info on it.
So if you do have friends over there, yes, new tornado warning for northwestern Lipscomb County in the panhandle of Texas until 9 p.m. At 8:21 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 5 miles east of Booker or 17 miles northwest of Lipscomb, moving southeast at 20. For a possible tornado over northwestern Lipscomb County, and that warning goes until 9 p.m. Look at velocities on that real quick.
So the air over in Panhandle, Texas Panhandle, it's going to be more unstable. There's going to be more fuel for those storms. That's why the Shattuck storm is trying to push further west, because it's trying to get over there to the air that it wants, that fuel. That's why these storms are moving more west, southwest. All right, guys, we're gonna jump off Facebook Live and YouTube. It's pretty boring right now. If something goes crazy again, we'll pick back